Now Jackson on first down. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. This is caught. Gronkowski. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. 2nd and 2. First down marker at the 5-yard line. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And
on 3rd and 1, Jackson. This is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets.
Number 87.
From 6 yards away. And the Jets take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run. So much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, they had to feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That one 28 yards on the ground. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And to give this time to the tailback. About 3 yards there to the 27.
The ball carrier.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator. Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Jackson on 1st down. This complete to Lockett. And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
Complete.
Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 1st down, it's George, and he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
He was taken down by Bobby Wagner.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Jackson, that's caught. It's Thomas. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead.
His kick.
And he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Jets 14. Steelers.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
That's 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Steelers take over.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changed.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll run on first down. George. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Preston Smith there on the stop.
It's second and 8.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On second down now. It's George.
The ball carrier.
And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up third and about 6.
Third down.
Jackson. Open man is Michael Thomas. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39.
He's brought down.
Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
Yeah, it's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the 39, Jackson dancing to his left. He's got his man, it's Andrews. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a first down on a gain of 10. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on first and 10. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches' 2-minute drill.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
At the 11-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a first and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 5 yards, a good run there, and now second and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. When you talk about a battle being won in the trenches, that touchdown right there, a lot of credit to the offensive lineman.
Yeah, when you watch them surge across the front, they really created great space for the runner to get in.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
He's got a man, complete. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Got him.
Looking for Judy, but it's intercepted.
Oh, it's Trey White.
Tre'Davious White with a pick.
Trey.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Throwing on first first down, but this one lines up to be incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And now it's second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. On 3rd down, Jackson.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And look at this, it's a fake.
Juice! Oh my God! Oh my God! Fake punt for almost a touchdown, running it.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Jackson. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the...
And got his man complete. 30, the 20,
What a play.
10.
What a play.
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away. Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
But now they're in a spot that every team tells us when we have our production meetings they don't want to be in, 3rd and long. And that's because those back-to-back running plays just didn't accomplish a whole lot.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
He's brought down.
That one good for 33 and a first.
A gain of 30.
So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's George. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he slings one that's incomplete. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
3 yards to go.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's going to take another shot here. He's got it with the 15. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A gain of 32 that time. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
It's a gain of 5.
2nd and 5 now. Mahomes.
Let's go.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones.
That's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. He's got a 1st down past the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, PA. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone.
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 45. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10. The throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he is in. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown.
Punching it in from a yard away. And the Jets will extend their lead.
The touchdown was scored by the runner, but the offensive line, they feel like it's theirs. They blocked that one up perfectly, allowed him easy access to the end zone.
Matt Prater set to kick off.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. On the return, here's Hall. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Dante Hall, 76 yards. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two. Now it's Mahomes again. Flushed out right. And he'll get in for the score, and that's going to cut the lead down to 13. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 13. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustmts.
His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's second down. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as he'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Steps away to his left. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete. And he will finally go out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 53 yards. So a slight improvement in field position, you might say, from inside their own 10 to this as they come up on first. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. So a 7-point game. They'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And the Jets have got it. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
So here we go, Charles, third down. Any chance you're throwing?
I don't think so. I think you got to keep the clock rolling here.
The Jets, with victory seemingly in hand, they take the knee.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something, and they did in this one. Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 30.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short of the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. Steelers, well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're